What can you do when people in your organization or in your team are not doing what they're supposed to do? What I mean by that is that you might have delegated something, or they might just have a job, right? I mean, they're probably very capable people and know about their job description, they know about their tasks, and they still don't do things maybe in the way or in the priority or even completely and utterly as you wish them to take those things on board. So if that sounds familiar to you, listen on. So what can you do? No, this might happen once, this might happen another time. It might be just one person, it might be different people in the team or the organization kind of getting off track from your perspective, not doing the things they're supposed to do. More often than not, what's missing when that happens is alignment. So what do I mean by alignment? Whatever we do in our life, I'm generalizing here a lot, but that's exactly how it is. There's always a reason. More often than not, we don't give it a second thought. What's the reason? However, it does have a reason. And so whatever a person in the business environment does or not does in your team, it has a reason too. And if you'd like them to do something, if the job requires them to do something, there's a reason for it. Very often, if this reason is not clear, the why do we do what we're doing here? Why is this task incredibly important? Why is it important to meet this particular deadline? Why is it important to build up a relationship with X, Y, Z? If that is not clear, meaning if you might see it and the other people might not see it, if your information level or your vision, yes, I'm going to use this big word, if your vision is either different or not transparent, or just was never clarified, or so different than the other person's, or it was never clarified with your team, with your organization, then you might just go off, people might go off track, because we all have our own agenda. We all have our own motivation, and we all have our own values. So it's incredibly important either to create that from the beginning onwards when working with somebody, to make clear what are our foundational values here, what are the organizational values, and please fill them with life, right? There are lots of these organizational mission, vision statements which are worth not the paper they're written on. Fill them with life. Make it clear. What does it really mean? Go for this alignment on a regular basis, because you know what? It might change. It might shift slightly what the alignment is, what the vision is in this very moment in time. So take the time to get the alignment back, to get the buy-in. That's how I call it, buy-in back from everybody, so that if it's clear, if it's transparent, so transparent means everybody knows about it and everybody understands it, and can basically put a signature under this vision saying, yes, I'm totally aware of what's happening here and why it's happening. And so that creates a completely different level of engagement and commitment. And if you make sure you're all aligned, you can be sure that people will do what they're supposed to do because they are on board. Test it out. Let me know how it goes.